everybody, welcome to our brand new series, Behind the Barn Door. Now each week we are going to be giving you behind the scenes entry into Cantref Adventure Farm. So from meeting the amazing staff and animals here at Cantref to behind the scenes, daily routines and everything in between. Now what better way to start off our brand new series than with a little interview with Farmer Colin. So Colin, would you like to introduce yourself?
So Sean, I'm Farmer Colin and I run the adventure farm here and we're still a commercial farm along with my wife Gwen. We've had the adventure farm's been open for this year, our 21st year, so very excited about that. We've got lots of exciting events going on.
Perfect. Do you want to just talk me through day to day, what do you kind of get up to at the farm?
Okay, so obviously animals play a key part in what we do here at Cantref, and they're looking after them, their welfare is absolutely key. So it's very important that we check them every day. They're obviously given feed every day, they make sure they've got clean water supply and their health is as high as possible. So when we go around we check that they're being part of the herd, that they're not going on their own, not displaying any characteristics that are unnatural, unusual. And then we obviously get them in at regular intervals for routine vaccinations and routine health care. And lots of the animals do stay inside, lots of them live outside, depending on what's best for their welfare.
Now, most important question that I think we all want to know, what's your favourite animal here on the farm?
I've got a range of favourite animals. Different time of years, I love them. Springtime when the lambs are springing around the field. And such a nice time to see those animals really happy, thriving in their environment. Winter months, the cows are quite nice. They can come in and they can have a stroke and you get to bond with them a little bit more. And then we've got the small animals. So we've got the rabbits and the guinea pigs. And it's so amusing that they know when it's food time and they whistle and make all lots of sounds to you. So yeah, different animals at different times.
Now, there's obviously a huge range of animals here on the farm, and I'm sure that takes up a lot of your time. What would you say would be the main reason that you started Cantref Adventure Farm? I know you said obviously it's still a commercial farm and that's how it started off, but what made you branch out?
The farm has, my parents started diversifying a long time ago, so over 65 years ago my parents started with a riding centre, still having a farm in the background of that. And then I came home over 30 years ago now, and we had more sheep, we developed the accommodation side, we did some more camping, very basic camping, very basic group accommodation, and the horse riding centre has always been running in the back of that. And then in 2003 foot and mouth disease came along and that closed all the business down, so farming was stopped because we couldn't move any animals. Horse riding was closed down because we weren't allowed to take any horses out onto the open land, onto the weekends, and the accommodation was closed. So we had no income at all at that time, and we found that Sian was just a young child at the time. And we took Sian away on a holiday. We went to a farm park, and we were already having groups onto the farm, so we thought that was a natural progression, natural way for us to make a sustainable living and teach people about what happens in the countryside.
That's amazing. So Cantref has obviously grown so much in these 21 years of it opening. So many new attractions, so many different events and things like that at the farm. What would you say is the thing that makes Cantref unique? Why should people visit?
I think what makes us unique is that we are just the personal touch. We provide a show every half an hour. We like to treat every customer as an individual. We can cater for different age groups, and whether you're going to a show, sort of bottle feed a lamb, or a pig racing show, or a tractor and trailer ride, or even having food in the cafe, meeting staff at reception. We want everyone to feel valued and really have a great day out because it's a personal day out.
100%. Now it's amazing just to see how much everything has grown and how it's really a family-run business, and that means a lot to us here at Cantref. So within the 21 years, what would you say the main milestones have been within that journey?
Oh, Sean, that's a really tough question. 21 years, there's been lots and lots of memorable moments. We've always had great staff, and that's we're always going to remember that staff are so important to us. They want to be part of the family here. But along the way, I suppose, you know, a couple of years after opening, we won the Small Farm Attraction of the Year award for the whole of the UK. We've added in Europe's longest sledge ride. We've got a swamp ride, which is only a couple of others in the UK. We've got, you know, large indoor play. So we've got lots of facilities here that you wouldn't normally see in a small farm park. It all adds to the value. We're ever looking to innovate and to create new opportunities. We've always farmed as sustainable as possible. So by farming sustainable, that led us into the natural cycle of looking how we can make the farm park more sustainable. So we look after how we use the water. We've installed a lot of solar panels. We put in 178 solar panels about 14 years ago, and we've recently added batteries to them. So we're well on the way to becoming self-sufficient in our electric usage. That not only reduces costs, but it's so much better for the environment, which is really important.
No, absolutely, and your efforts have really been recognised with that, winning.
Yes, that's right. We've recently won the UK Sustainable Business Award in the farm attraction industry, so we're very proud of that. That when we're going up against much bigger companies, goes to show what you can do when you really put your mind to it and have a drive and determination to do it.
Absolutely, and you know, we are here at Cantref really striving to make it, for one, obviously the best day out for you, and also keep pushing to do everything we can to help with the environment and everything like that.
Yes, something I forgot to mention is that, you know, the accommodation has grown over the last couple of years. You know, we started with a basic campsite, we've added level pitches in, we've added electric hookups, free Wi-Fi, a new shower block. By adding the range of accommodation allows for all budgets to come and stay at Cantref, from basic camping to some glamping pods to, you know, high quality self-catering barn conversions with underfloor heating and hot tubs again. So
definitely, it's more of a premium market now that we're appealing to. You know, we've got wood fire hot tubs with all of our accommodation, which, you know, is, I mean, for me that's a dream stay. What more could you want? So yeah, it's all about expanding as a business, and yeah, we just, it's really important to us. Like you said, we're a family-run business that people that do come have the best time ever.
Yeah, we feel you've definitely got to move with the times. By moving with the times, you offer facilities that people want.
Absolutely. Now, we'll allow you to go and get back to it. So thank you for your time today. So that's episode 1 of Behind the Barn Doors. I hope you guys loved it. So each week we'll have something different, whether it's staff, animals, behind the scenes of events that we have on. We just want to really get you guys involved and show you what's going on here at Cantref. So thanks for watching, and make sure you're following for the next episode. So next Thursday we'll be bringing you episode number 2. Thanks guys, bye.
Bye now.
Behind the barn doors, let's go explore, catch a fun, there's so much more.